May 9th, you have to move it again because we're within that yellow fucking zone. It's ridiculous. You don't ever want to contact anybody backward like come looking for us, you know, when it comes to housing, right? You want to bounce us around until we fucking die out here on the street. Speaking for myself personally, that's how I feel. Jason Parker's a bitch.
Did you see her? She was here yesterday.
No, I actually don't even know what she looks like.
Oh, okay.
I just say that to make a point of saying, you know, like to put pressure on shit.
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't think she is, you know. And it's wrong to be say that, though.
Alright.
You know, it's also wrong that, you know, sorry, it's just part of life. That's who I chose to be. It's my fault, not you guys. They sell it about 2 years ago. I was in that parking lot Dell, and I was given, you know, the wrong information. I could have got house then and missed out. Actually, both of us were, but didn't get any help since. Since then, I've given my information to I don't know how many.
To Lasso?
Yeah.
Are you on the list?
Yeah, they've seen me out. They've seen me out Washington. And they bring me water and stuff, but I just don't get it. You know, just because I can't keep a phone on me.
Were you on that shelter on Main Street, the bridge home?
Was I there?
Yeah.
No. Somebody from Exodus came here and got our info. But you know, if I'm not here, how are they going to get a hold of me? And then if I'm here all day, every day waiting for them, I don't get to eat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay because I eat out of the trash 90% of the time anyway. I guess it's the curse of being Ethiopian. I just don't know any better, even though I'm capable, I can't do anything else. This seems to be a prominent problem. Hiya. The two-wheel. So like the cleanup team's out here, and the guy that accompanies them recording. I'm just gonna move the stuff here. Okay, yeah, there you go. There's the tape. Thanks for the indicator, man. The last time they told me you got 15 minutes to move your stuff, they told me I had 3 trips. My first trip, they cut me off. Pretty sure that's when I lost my $100,000 lottery ticket for the record.
Oh, yeah?
I always mention that because, you know, so many people that could have been helped with that. I myself would have gave that entire fucking amount up. So I was at least 2 or 3 people. But instead, loopholes and new laws just punish you, rendering us to either be criminalized or dead. Somebody doesn't want to put us in a, you know, in a home. But I myself will, you know, give up my place on that list for those I needed more. The system is designed to fail. The process is broken. It drives us more into the things that we don't want to get away from. Instead of yeah, we'll move it, Crystal. I don't. We'll do what we did earlier. It's literally just like right here. Right at stop. Yeah, no, I'm not rushing you. You should have been here yesterday. You would have seen a good example of how we get mistreated.
I noticed in the front there, there's usually a lot of people there. Today, there's nobody there.
Well, there's always a lot of people.
But not today. It's completely clear.
Say today, but that's based on your perception of the last like 15 minutes you've been here.
Oh, they cleared out?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a smartass, but I'm just saying. there's always people.
Yeah.
And all the trash in the city is not the homeless, you know. Other people need trash too, but we're kind of the scapegoat. Like I said earlier, you know, in the way I chose to be here, I guess I can go apply for a job and try to do something for myself, but yeah. Taking a shower is difficult.
Today the shower van is out there.
Yeah,
every Thursday.
But, you know, I'm moving things in. You know.
Yesterday they weren't. Yesterday during the cleanup.
The problem is this. You know, in my opinion, one can argue one way or another, and we can always find validations. You know, or disprove each other. But at the end of the day, the problem still remains that there's a whole layer of things that comes with being on the street or homeless that most people don't realize, and it's the way we're looked at. We're looked at as if, you know, like we don't matter. We're discarded, you know, whether we throw ourselves out here or not. And for all the factors that play into it, you can't really pinpoint one thing and say that's the, you know, because that's wrong as well. So yeah, it's a vicious thing.
Yesterday when they did the cleanup on the beach, they were enforcing the 60-gallon rule. They would give you a bag and you could only take that.
Yeah.
And everything else was discarded.
Yeah, I've heard that before. So, you know, it's like I was saying, I can give all this up, you know, no problem. But then, you know, when it comes time to the things I need, I would have to acquire them again. And it's just a cycle that keeps on repeating.
Yes.
Move this thing. I'm gonna take that entire tent and move it over here, okay? Pretty sure you can like focus on the store price, given that's more important. There's a fucking traffic rules. Hey, large tractor, okay, yellow teddy. Like fucking over the fucking society.
How long you been in this area?
Roughly 3 years. But it's the same problem everywhere, you know.
Are you from California?
No, I'm Ethiopian.
Oh, were you born there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. When was the last time you were back there?
I came here in '97. I haven't been back. When I go back, it's gonna be one of those typical, like, you know, return to Mecca kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's good to go back to the origin, I guess.
They do a nice Ethiopian festival here in Santa Monica once a year. You been to it?
No, I'm not.
The Virginia Avenue Park.
Virginia, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I kind of feel like I keep speaking for myself. I feel like Ethiopians are destined for great things, where like there's something, we're all special, but you know, something tells me that my life, you know, I don't end up here just by chance either.
Oh, that leg broke. Or it's bent.
Folds. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more interested in, I have this theory that somehow, you know, between the planes of, or the realms of digital things and physical things and how we transfer data and everything, somehow the things that we least expect have a factor in certain things. like addresses or like, you know, people's personal information and how that data is stored or shared, meaning how it goes from one system to another. So if
Right.
you pay attention to public phones, pay phones, we don't have a lot of those anymore.
No.
And I looked at one that did have that was still around, and it had a date. It had a date on it in a way, but it's just the price you have to pay to use the phone, which goes from 5 cents to 10 cents, 25. It made me think of that in date format of May 10. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. Sometimes you need things to fall. You can see, you know, what kind of shit is.
Are there any payphones around here?
There's one on Washington, and yeah, that's what I was talking about, the 510, 25.
How much is it now? 25?
No, I mean,
35.
It's not, it doesn't work, but
Oh yeah. There's no working payphones anymore around here.
yeah, but no, I was merely trying to make a point that I'm excited about May 10th because somehow I think there are things in this world that cross, or you know, that are totally unrelated, but they all of a sudden they become a factor in their respective areas because somehow some data gets passed across, or like maybe, you know, they're anomalies. Like sometimes I believe 9/11 is an anomaly, right? But also, you know, I'm not trying to go to the conspiracy theories and that's not really my thing. 9/11 is also Ethiopian New Year, so you kind of see, you know, where I'm headed with that. Sometimes the people we see on the street that are the least important to somebody or in the eyes of somebody might actually be important. You never know, you know, who's around or what faith holds or God or whatever thing people believe in. Sometimes it doesn't matter what, you know, items are important to us, but if someone else is attached to them for one reason or another, it's important to treat them as. There's a lot of ways to explain or understand things, but at the end of it, there's only going to be one. That's kind of my belief. Everything is going to fall down to one thing. It's actually returned to its original form. I see the universe like that as much as I see it as sponge. This one is mine.
What kind of work did you do?
Quality assurance. Tech.
Tech work?
Yeah, the thing about quality assurance is you can apply it to anything.
Did you come with your family to America?
No, I by myself. I mean, it's just family.
How come you decided to come to America?
Yeah, I came in '97.
For school?
I mean, I turned 11 the month after, so you know, same reason as anybody would. But hey, I guess for a better life, to live with my family. It'd be crazy to think anything else, but also, well, why wouldn't I? You know, the more we learn about ourselves and the more we learn about the world, the more probability of there's explanations for things. I like the idea that, you know, not everything is what it seems, but at the same time, some things are just what they are. They're just hidden in plain sight. And our lifestyle don't allow us to notice these things, or like maybe sometimes we don't have to. Kind of like how they post signs and then the day before they come and clean everything out. Because to them it's just, you know, cleaning the streets, it's getting rid of the trash, getting rid of the problem. No matter what good there is, or you know. I'm just telling him.
But what's the difference if it's here or there? How does?
Well, I mean, technically speaking, it could be a lot of things. It could be like the city border where different laws apply or something. But as long as I'm out of the zone that they asked me to get out of, I'm happy. There's no one way to explain it, but hey, can you sure. That's cool. Hey man, if every time somebody told me LAPD's coming, as if like they're like some kind of whatever, man. Yeah, last cop I talked to told me I'll get arrested next time a cop fucking stopped me or something. Bullshit. No, it's like people working that, you know, that they're coming about basing on pizza, but it's like I foresee certain things playing out a certain way just because we just gotta move it up to the thing. We're not giving anybody any problems, so. I mean, I can move it myself if you just. Okay. Oh man, look. I'm a fucking coward. I'm a fucking pussy. I'm a pushover. I have all the answers and solutions, but nobody wants to listen because there's always. You can't go around the clock without having a shorthand, right?
I'll listen to some of those solutions.
Huh?
I'll listen to some of those solutions.
Yeah, it depends. It's the right time for everything.
Oh, hey, how's it going, neighbor?
What went on?
They're just cleaning right this. It's a weekly cleanup.
It's like a murder.
No, that was 2 days ago.
That's fair. But that's only based on what, you know, what we associate with the yellow tape, right? I mean, this all I said at Home Depot.
That's what they had like 2 days ago at the beach.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You saw all that, huh?
Well, then I heard he ran into the wall. I'm like,
No, that was the one in the bathroom.
oh, there was another
That
one?
was it was maybe it might have been an overdose, like last week or 2 weeks ago.
This shit is killing 100,000 people a year.
Over
The whole Vietnam War was 20 years and only killed like 50,000.
Oh my God, I know you didn't just say that.
Jesus Christ,
No, I'm
this is
saying, like-
100,000 a year.
from overdoses.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucking nuts,
I
bro.
remember watching some
I'm glad I grew up on weed, man. It's new drugs, bro. They kill you. Oh no. Bad
More
news.
people die from instruction rather than overdosing on the, you know, on the drug fentanyl. But
Yeah, fentanyl accounts for like 85,000 or something at last count, but 100,000 total. So heroin's doing.
Is that worldwide or here in the States? I wonder.
U.S. Then you look at the open border. Well, this is a wonderful thing for drug dealers. Jesus Christ.
It's good for business, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, man.
That's
not
yeah.
business for war, but some people. Yeah. Worse things than drugs. Things the world doesn't know about. Even worse, there's things that still happen that we thought was over. It's a new form of new attack, a new ability. As long as they don't mess with my life.
Hey, can I get your name?
Mike.
Mike?
Nah, I'm not about but thing at the same time, it's like, we're watching. Is the eye watching you? There's more countries where they don't have an option.
Uh-huh. The what?
Our lines.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can put it on the ground now.
Yeah, and then they'll have to find another place, right? Because somehow,
Wireless, right?
yeah. Somehow it changes things. You know, the conditions of the air will change, conditions of the ground cause an effect, right? Yeah. It's genius stuff. Whatever thing you did, I won't go to stuff. Huh? Bike? No. Somebody got the bike, but
Hey, is that another bike?
Getting up right here? Sorry, we had a call, burglary in progress. Sorry, let's peel off. Yeah.
You guys getting up, right, boss?
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes, maybe? It's 9. Time's up, dude. You guys gotta go. Let's go, man.
That's the only thing I'm doing.
You gotta wait for us to get here, man. Let's go. Is this your partner, your girlfriend?
my friend.
Friend? What's that?
How you guys doing?
Good, sir. How you doing? Sorry, we had to peel off for a radio call from that other spot.
Be careful, though.
Oh, thank you. You guys too. Thank you. All right, brother.
Hey, how's it
Good
going?
morning.
Good to see you.
What diver you got today, man?
What, say again?
What diver what you got today?
This is, I think the same one.
Oh, it's the same
one.
Sterling?
Yeah,
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Like it.
Did you get the burglar over there?
It sounds more like a dispute between roommates.
Oh yeah.
Can we have a honeymoon? Right now, there's no calls. Just clear from that one. Sorry about that. These are cool, man. These fastbacks, I like it. Yeah, so you got the screwdriver, you know, and then you can twist the tip. Helps a lot.
Showing code 6 at Venice Boulevard, Central Boulevard. No further.
Specific, yeah. Unit is 14.
It's like,
SL21, are you clear?
Yeah, I heard it. It's tall.
could literally do that over there.
There's a fireworks show.
Like, that's it. No, they don't throw it away. I moved it over there. That's see, you got that. And then, I don't have to have them beating down my neck.
14E01, Roger. 14E01, clear. Unit subjects identified.
Pretty sure if you read anything pertaining to anything, you'll find the occurrence of what just happened, like, written. I swear I live a life that's predetermined in a way that everybody wants to make their input.
And use their free will.
I have the free will to accept or not accept, but either way, right? I just don't understand why for those that manipulate things and have so much influence that's unnecessary into other people's lives. I think there's an answer to that. I often look at the sun and I say certain things. You know, sometimes I wouldn't be upset if this planet just collided with it. It's like a deserving thing, you know? Nobody wants to see the only planet with life end, but things in the universe, things in the solar system happen for a reason. There's a reason why things in motion the way it is. Some people try to tamper with that.
See what's going on.
You guys never know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Can you pick up
I'm no strength. By not knowing anything?
Can you pick up the
By not
stuff
fucking knowing anything, right?
Can you pick up the stuff and move, please?
Roger.
So will you come up here and take the report now?
What do you need a report for?
Because he maced me yesterday and brandished his gun at me.
Who did?
The security guard that was right here.
Security guard?
Yes.
We'll talk to you whoever.
Thank you. Fire department.
Okay.
He's stuck, huh?
I got one.
Ridiculous. Literally, you guys had me move so that you guys could do what? What did he just do where I had to fucking move? Because you guys are being fucking assholes for no fucking reason.
You're being disrespectful right now.
No, you guys are being fucking
No, we're not
disrespectful.
being disrespectful.
Yes, you guys
We're
are.
giving you guys a moment to pick up.
To pick up,
Yeah,
so you can do
Thank
what?
you for that.
I haven't been disrespectful to you.
So you can do what?
So we can clean up. Look at the street. The problem is, we
Oh
already
my
know.
fucking god, you had me just move so he could do what?
You already know that this is an encampment with trash. There's an encampment here with trash. They're just here with sanitation to clean up any excessive trash. That's all we're doing.
I mean, moving
and then
from that spot to
ultimately,
here
ultimately,
was
it's
what?
unsafe for you to have your tent in the red in the street.
We moved it
there.
over here because it was over here and we knew they were cleaning here every morning. That's what we've been doing for the last 2 months I've been here. 2 months in the same spot.
Yeah.
What we needed to.
It makes no sense to continue to move and then you guys want to move people into the neighborhood. Why? So they can be like out, like right there. A lot of these people force private do steal.
Green, clear.
Why would you want to push them out of the public area
You wanna come and grab?
into where there's actual homes? That makes no sense.
All right.
And then keep pushing them around, take their stuff just so they can go and re-steal everything they need to survive.
What do you mean re-steal? I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys continue to
Ultimately-
throw away stuff that people need to survive. I'm not talking about the furniture and stuff. I'm talking about stuff they need to survive just so they can go and re-steal it. Because like, what are you gonna do?
We don't want you to steal
Just like they were just talking about. You're not gonna stand around and smell like piss because you're gonna have fucking idiots that are gonna be like, oh my god, they're
We don't want
smelling
you to
like
steal
piss.
anything.
They don't got money to buy body wash, but
We don't want you to steal anything, Crystal.
obviously you do because
And
the
if
average
you want,
person
you want
isn't gonna-
resources, Crystal?
Oh
We can
my
get the
God.
circle team here to offer you some resources. Would you like that, Crystal?
I've been out here for 4 years, and the resources have been me being on a list, and then being told a few months ago that, oh, every time you talk to one of us, you jump from list to list.
Right.
So you go from being where you were in the list to being all the way on the bottom.
I'm sorry, unfortunately, I don't have control over that.
So
But
then
what
why
I
are you
can
gonna
do
offer
is-
me something you have
well,
no control over?
there
I
are the
want a
resources.
report made about what happened yesterday. I called the police,
Sounds
and I
good.
had the fire department come out.
All right, sounds good.
And you guys never showed up.
And where did this happen?
Right here.
Right here?
Yes.
Pacific Market?
Yes. And it's my business that I have attached to that with the grant. It's just pending approval for the That's already been verified as being here. That's my business. I'm attaching a petition number and everything. So I don't know why he's removing me from in front of my business anyway.
Dedicated criminal threat suspect. Imperial this bar at the beach near Christian at the restrooms near the beach and threat suspects. I'm also transient about white, wearing no shirt, black shorts. To go to us at 1657 or 1491.
14 and 15. Can you show me code 6? You can say 6 market. Also, did you have any radio calls last night?
Just thank goodness it's a civil matter now. It's really not criminal.
Last night, what time did you call me?
I called the fire department. It was still light outside. It was about 4 or something.
1449, citizen, code 6 on citizen call, Pacific to Market. Stand by.
We're 14 and 13. Also, you called me yesterday between the hours of noon to 6 p.m.
1413, Roger.
Let's get her information now. Do you have an idea now?
No, I don't. I mean, I have it on my phone.
I still have trouble moving here.
No, you talk to me. And then take down your phone and all back.
What'd you say?
And that's when I have
The officers came out and everything.
No, officers didn't come out after that. Fire department.
Oh.
The officers
When I get old, I'm not working out.
took a picture from that one all the way down here. It's up to you. You got the soap? You got the soap? What happened?
Yeah, it's so
I guess so, yeah.
Alright.